Hey everybody, Guns and Undercover here. Today is Sunday, April 5th, 2020. It's 10:14 Eastern Daylight Savings Time here in New Jersey. So I'm going to read to you something that gives you a little insight to what's going on with our government here in New Jersey and other states. This has to do with a post that was on Freehold Township Police Department the other day, as you know. Did put a post up about, they were bragging about all the food they were getting and how they were going to enjoy all of it. While the rest of us who don't have jobs and no income coming in face the possibility of going hungry. So Jen Taylor, this is her right here, posted, "Thank you for keeping us safe during these unprecedented, I don't understand the words she says, unprecedented, unprecedented times. You deserve the best every day." So I responded, "How are they keeping you safe?" She responded, "Troll someplace else, please." So I responded, "Jen Taylor, was the question too hard for you?" She responded, "Nope, my answer is simple, and I want you people to listen to this. Because I'm a snowflake, a liberal. I believe in showing my appreciation and thanks in times of strife and in times of ease. I teach my kids to say thank you to the police officers, veterans, and those who may just need a pick-me-up. I love humanity, and I love the feeling that I get when I make someone feel loved and appreciated. I try my damnedest to put out as much positive energy in the world that I possibly can, and I teach my kid two very important things they know by heart. When you have the chance to help, to do it, and be kind always. Like I said, I'm a snowflake, a sap, and I kind of like it that way." And she has a little red heart after that. And then she reposted again. "Got it?" So I responded, "Oh, well, aren't you special? You didn't answer the question, how are they keeping you safe?" And she puts a bunch of hearts here with my name next to it. So here's the response. She says, "I'm sorry that you are so bitter. Usually bitter people come from a place of hurt disguised as anger." She must be a doctor now. "I am trying to raise kids the complete opposite of you. I am sorry if you weren't raised with unconditional love, hope, and kindness. But my kids are." Well, honey, this was not about how you raise your kids. The question was, how are the police keeping you safe? She still has not answered this question. "Jen Taylor, maybe those nice police officers could give that food to those who lost their jobs and have no income. Is it fair for the 100K a year officers who have so much to be given food, while those with very little go without in this time of uncertainty? I'm no liberal, but I think wealth distribution is part of the liberal way." And she did not respond. So my point here, people, if you go back and you look at the last presidential election, was Trump versus Clinton. Clinton had about 50%. I think she had about 51% of the vote. Trump won by the electoral vote. So you got at least 50% of this country that are Democrats or lean Democratic way and are voting Democrat. Now, for you people who don't realize, younger people, the Democrats of today are not the John Kennedys of the 60s. It's a whole different kind of breed now, these Democrats. In my opinion, they're not even Democrats. They're socialists. Now, you fast forward up to the Democrat primaries here. And who were the head runners, the four runners in the thing? You had Bernie Sanders, who was a socialist all in all. He's inside and out a socialist. He believes in socialism, which is the nicer version of communism, where the government is managing you and telling you what to do. You have Joe Biden, same thing, only a little milder, but regardless, Joe Biden wants to manage your life. And that's what these Democrats, these socialist Democrats want to do. They want to manage you. They want the government to manage everything in your life. It's a top-down management system. That's what they want. Now, you bring it over here to this state of New Jersey. We have a governor here, Phil Murphy, who's a billionaire, lives in a nice house over there in the Navasink, I believe, Navasink section of Middletown, who has all but declared martial law here in New Jersey. He's already told everybody, you got to get off the road by 8 o'clock, and if you're out there after 8 o'clock, you may get pulled over. If we see you in groups of more than groups of people, we're going to send our police over there and arrest us. And he's upset that a lot of people are not listening to him. Some like me, I'm out. I'm not in the store. I'm down at the park. I'm not going to stay cooped up in a room. I'm out in the park. I'm going to walk around. I'm going to enjoy the fresh air, and I'm trying to stay healthy. But this is bothering him. He doesn't like that because people aren't following his orders. And that's the important key to remember, that he wants control. He wants power. And that's what it's all about with him. Now you got this Vin Gopal. He is a senator that's in the Ocean Township area of Monmouth County. And he is starting to show his true colors, because he originally has tried to come off like he's some great guy. He's going to help people out. You know, some great humanist is going to help people out. And that's not true. So, he had reposted something the Borough of Rumson Police Department had posted, and this evening the Rumson Police Department received an unfortunate call about a group of 30 people on the front lawn of a house. See, the government is now turning people into snitching on their neighbors, where they're going to call the police. Oh, I see 30 people on the front lawn. Oh, I see people walking closer than 6 feet together. Oh, I saw somebody walking down the street after 8 o'clock. So the government is turning us into snitches, trying to turn us into snitches. Going to rat out your fellow neighbor and rat out the business down the street that you probably went in there before the martial law went in effect, and probably in there smiling and talking to the guy, and now you're ratting him out because he's open and he's trying to pay his damn bills. You don't have to go in there. Nobody's forced you to go into that business. No, but they're going to rat you out. They're going to feel like they're doing their good deed, ratting people out. These are probably the same jerks that go to church every week. So, Vin Gopal responds here with the link. Here it is right there. He says, every one of those individuals should be fined and arrested. What a world when adults curse out law enforcement. So sad. I know that small group of people don't represent the 99% of us who are decent, good people who believe in humanity and aren't utterly selfish and self-serving. See, this is the liberal attitude. That it's not about you, the individual, it's about the whole community. And here he is telling us what values he has and what values others don't have. Maybe those people on that front lawn don't agree with this martial law. Maybe they're real Americans. They say, screw you, Vin. We have a right to be free, and you're not taking our rights away. So, here we go. Let me bring up the comments here. So I posted on there, say goodbye to the Bill of Rights. What's next, Vin Gopal? Police checkpoints? That's coming up. That's down the pike. That's coming up. If things don't get better, there are going to be police checkpoints. Are you people ready for that? So then you have, here you go, here's the enablers. This is Gabriella Pereira. There she is right there. Let's read what she has to say, because this is more insight to what's going on. Why weren't they fined and arrested? Because we are still saying, please, if you don't mind, can you follow my guidance? It's not guidance. It's a directive. There's a difference. I know you're doing an amazing job and you don't control everything, but people are getting restless, fighting against anxiety, keeping their loved ones in isolation while others disrespect everything and anything. And Gopal comes back and says, I introduced legislation to mandate arrests and or $1,000 fine for going against a state of emergency which hurts the general welfare of all, hoping it will shortly. And Gabrielle says, thank you and best of luck, and please know your prayers are with you. You see what's going on, people? Half of the population, and in the state of New Jersey, we probably have more than half, are socialists. They want a socialist government. And this is why they are supporting all this bullshit. This is why they're going to rat on you. This is not a Trump thing. Don't blame Trump. These people have been looking for an opportunity. They didn't get their opportunity with Hillary. They're not going to get their opportunity with Bernie. They're not going to get their opportunity with Biden because Trump's going to get reelected, hopefully. But this is what they want. They have seized an opportunity. This virus thing, real or otherwise, is their opportunity. They didn't create it. They're just capitalizing on it. And you people out there, yes, you watching my video right now, why are you chiming in and saying things? I go to all these Facebook pages and I look at the postings. Nobody on there is saying it. Very few. There's a few are starting to rise up now, but very few are saying anything about it. All I hear is, oh, thank you for protecting us. You're doing an amazing job. It's the same, same rhetoric all the time. It's these government supporters, radical loony socialist government supporters out there that are getting all the airplay, while the rest of you just sit there and shake your heads and look at my video and say, that's right, Gunnison, that's right, Gunnison, and you do nothing. I put a video up the other day about Howell Township Police gloating over all the food they got, and I said, you people need to go over there and say something. You know how many people went over there and said something? I think 3. And of that 3, that person doesn't even live here in America. He's over in Ireland. But nobody went over and said, 3 people went over and said something. And I posted on the comment section, I says, if 50 people, I get 170 views, if 50 people out of all these people here to watch the video went over there and said something, you think the police wouldn't take notice? But when all they see is 1 or 2 people like me and Finbar from Ireland and Yoshiyama guy there and somebody else there, maybe it was 4 people, I don't know. They look at us and they just think, oh, they're just assholes. They're troublemakers. And we don't get any credibility. In fact, we get yelled at. So this is the problem. You people are sitting there doing nothing. And then meanwhile, your rights are going out the window. Because martial law is coming. If this virus does not settle down soon, and we don't get back to work, there's going to be a big rise up in this country. And I hope I'll be heading it up here in New Jersey. Because when your belly starts getting hungry, you are going to behave differently. I don't know how many people out there have ever been without. I've been there. And I've been there more than once in my life. Where you have no money, you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring you. Fortunately, I've always managed to dig myself out of these holes. But you take a person that's got a house and a car and kids and a wife and all that, and he's got all these responsibilities, and all of a sudden he's not working, he's got no money coming, and everything he worked for is going to go out the door, and now he's got to depend on the government. There's going to be a rise up. But we don't have to have that rise up. If people would just start speaking out and telling that governor and going on his Facebook page and say, this is bullshit, we're not going for this, you need to stop it. Our rights are more important. You're not using this virus as an excuse to take away our rights and to control us. That's right. And don't. I'm going to end the video there. This is all happening. You people are being passive, and I want to say the real sheeple are you people out there who agree with me but aren't doing anything. How many of you out there are going to Facebook pages of the police departments, your government pages, and saying anything? How many of you out there? Probably none of you. Maybe 3 or 4 of you, 5 of you are saying something. The rest of you are doing nothing. Now, I know a large portion of the people watching my video are the government farm animals. They're keeping an eye on me. They don't like what I have to say. They're making threats at me. I've already had a few threats on the video I did. They don't like it because we are challenging their power. And right now, it's about control. And the socialist, liberal, fascist people out there, the government leaders, and their supporters, who are all fascist socialists, they want government control. They are the ones making the noise right now. And if you don't rise up and say something, they're going to be in control. And America as you know it, and your lifestyle as you know it, is going to be out the door. You're going to be living in a Bernie Sanders world. Is that what you want? Do you want to go down the road and have police checkpoints? Because the police checkpoints are coming. Right now, it's just hot air about giving people fines and arresting them for disorderly conduct stuff. But it's coming. And it's going to come sooner than you think. It's Gunnison Undercover.